Hi, this is Arthur Hill, Senior Technical Analyst with StockCharts.com. Today we're going to go over the different viewing options for your chart lists. Here are the topics in the timeline for today. First, we're going to show you how to set the default view. Then we'll go over the viewing options from Sharp Charts. And then we'll go over the 9 different viewing options. Summary view and 10 per page, chart book and gallery, candle glance and RRG, market carpet, seasonality, and edit. I'm just going to cover the very basics of all of these viewing options. If you want to learn more about these different viewing options, you can go to the help link, and it's at the top right-hand corner of every web page. And when you click on that link, you will be taken to the Support Center. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will see FAQ and more. Click on that link, and you will be taken down to the Customer Support Resources area. And if you click on that link, you'll be taken to the online support resources. And in particular, I'd like to point out the instructional videos. And we have videos on all of the viewing options that I'm going to show, such as candle glance and market summary. Setting the default view. Chartists can access their chart list from the members page. There's a link at the top of every web page. And when you're on the members page, you can see that link for chart list at the top. You can click that to scroll down to your chart list. And at the top of this, you see the menus on the right-hand side, Edit, New, and Settings. And if you click on that Settings link, you can change the default chart list view. It's currently on Summary, but I could change that to Candle Glance and then save the preferences. So now when I click on one of my chart lists, the default view will be Candle Glance. Viewing options from Sharp Charts. If you're on a Sharp chart and you want to access the different viewing options, there are 2 ways to do that. There's a menu line just above the Sharp chart, and there is a link for View All. And if you click on that link, you will be shown 10 charts per page. The other way to access the different viewing options would be by clicking the Edit List link, and then you will be put in Edit View. And from here, you can click the View List As link to change that viewing option again. Members can also access their chart list by going to the Members page, clicking on Your Chart List, and then you will see in the middle there's a column for Viewing Your List. And if you click the View As link, a drop-down menu will appear, and you can choose a viewing option from this menu. Members can also change the viewing option at the top of any chart list, and this is a good time to point out the menu bar at the top. You will see you have an option to select the list, view the list as, and here we can change it. We also have links for edit list, delete list, new list, and instructions if you need further help. So I can change this to Candle Glance if I like here. Summary view and 10 per page. The summary view is very handy if you want a quick overview of the performance for the names and symbols in your chart list. Here I've got the 9 sector SPDRs, and you can also sort using the summary here by clicking on one of the column headings. So if I want to sort to see the biggest winners at the top and the biggest losers at the bottom, I can easily do that. The 10 per page viewing option shows 10 full-size charts on one page, and this makes it really easy to scroll through the charts and study the price action. You also have an actions link over at the top right where you can annotate that chart if you would like. Chart book and gallery. The chart book format is very handy if you want to focus on one chart at a time. So here you can see I've got the consumer discretionary chart. I can move to another chart using the drop-down menu in the middle, or I can scroll to the next chart using the next button on the right. If I want to go back, there's a previous button for moving back. And also there is an action link if you want to annotate the chart. The gallery view is useful if you want to see different time frames on one page. So if we click on that link to view as gallery, we'll get an intraday chart, a daily chart, a weekly chart, and a point and figure chart. Candle Glance and RRG. The Candle Glance view will give you 30 small Candle Glance charts on one page. And this is very handy for big chart lists when you want to scroll through a lot of charts in a short period of time. The RRG viewing option will put all of the charts in your chart list on a relative rotation graph. And here you can see I've got a chart list with just the 9 sector SPDRs, and I've chosen to view it as a relative rotation graph. And this makes it really easy to see which sectors are leading and which are lagging. Market Carpet, Seasonality, and Edit. The Market Carpet view puts all of the charts in your chart list in a market carpet. So here I've got a chart list with the 30 stocks in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And I can put them all in a market carpet by choosing that viewing option. And I will show the ticker box. And now we can see the leaders are green and the laggards, down stocks, are red. The seasonality view will give you a seasonality chart for all of the charts in your chart list. Here I've got the bond ETF and a seasonality chart. And of course, I can open up this slider if I want to see a longer period. And if I want to move to the next chart in the list, I can use the Select Chart option at the top, or I can use the Next and Previous options on the right and the left. And last but not least, we have the Edit List view, and there are two ways to access this view. You can see the Edit List icon there with the pencil on it. You can click that, or you can use the drop-down View List As menu there and click Edit List. And once on this, I can change the title by clicking on it, or I can change the name of one of my charts. And that concludes this instructional video on chart list viewing options. Thanks very much for watching, and be sure to check out our other instructional videos.